Punching HSC, Channel 6, Millennium City. Today on the Hero System channel, we'll be reviewing the Hero System Book of Templates 2 by Christopher Hackler. Specifications for this book are 56 pages. The zip file is 750, which includes the PDF plus the Hero Designer files. The softcover black and white book is 15, and the zip file with the book is also 15. So it's a pretty good value. Over this book is much like the original, see the review above, that it's very well organized, layout's good, and this one gives far more details on how to play the characters, the strengths, the weaknesses, and so forth, as compared to the first one, which did have good brief backgrounds. This goes into a little bit more on all the characters. Table contents. Again, usually I don't say anything with table contents because it's pretty straightforward. But for this book, it's great. It has the introduction and listing all the characters in alphabetical order, which is great. Usually I ding for a lack of an index. This covers not having an index. It's very detailed, easy to read, even for my eyes, which are not that great. So, A+. The introduction gives guidelines on how the author broke down some of the powers, how he came up with speeds of the characters, and so forth. Just like the original, it's very detailed enough for players to understand, okay, this is where he got the ideas from. This is how I could, personally myself, look at a character and go like, okay, this is how I could make this character for this medium for my Champions game. General body of the work, it's exactly like the first one. Great classic layout, easy to read, understandable breakdown of powers, great use of points for the different powers. Brief description at the end of each one to give the player kind of a feel for the character, which it can be easily expanded upon by the player. My final thoughts. Same great layout, new types of characters, great archetypes used, great detail on the characters, but not too much detail so the players can put their own feel on it. Also, GMs, don't pass this up for just players. These would make some great bad guys for you as well. So, overall, all my nitpicks from the previous book, the Book of Templates, have been fully taken care of in this book. So, let's go on to, just to let everybody know, I got this copy from the author, and I also got the physical copy of the book as well. As far as the physical copy is concerned, this is through RPG. It's glue bound, which is great. I mean, because it's not a very big book. The pages are good standard quality. The printing is also excellent. There weren't no sticking pages or uncut pages or any of that. So as far as the physical copy is concerned, I do recommend that as well because it's a nice little reference. Like I said, it's glue bound, which is great. Good slick cover, good pages, and it was printed well. Here at the Hero System channel, we use a 3 to 18 scale, lower is better rating system. First in style. Style is the same as the first book of the Book of Templates, which is a great classic 2-column classic art. Very easy to read. So style is the same. So it's a 10 on the scale. Presentation, again, it's the same, but I think it's a little bit better than before because there's little tidbits added here and there in the presentation that adds to the characters, such as a range chart for the billionaire, which is great because then you don't have to go looking for that information in the rule book or on the character sheet or something. You just can have this in front of you and you're good to go. As you can see, it's a great value at DriveThruRPG or HeroGames.com with $7.50 for the zip file, $15 for the book, or $15 for book and the zip file. The zip file also includes the PDF and the Hero Designer files, which is great. So you can make minor tweaks here and there on the fly, no problem. Although it's a greater page count than the first one, but fewer characters. But I think with the extra pieces added to it, such as aids, put in certain characters to make them so all you have to do is have the book in front of you. You can play straight out of the book. Because of this great value, I give it a 3 on this 3 to 18 scale. Critical hit. Averaging the ratings out, it ends up the overall being a 7. An incredibly skilled work. Don't forget, always be a hero and hit that subscribe button and knock out that notification bell to be notified whenever we put up a new video. Again, this has been Ed, your GM, and as always, be a hero.